The dashboard was completed by everyone. Product list you have displayed already, or shall I show the code? So last week I asked the same thing. Okay, in case if you have not made the dashboard this listing part, then no problem. Come to the dashboard file and call this line. All product equal to use selector state of product list. Add that line. Okay, so we added this line. After this, you will come down. 3 we have already completed. 3 we have already completed. Pending was 9. 3 was already completed. Pending was 9. So inside the 9, you will create a table. After 3, create the 9. Inside that, create a table till here. Okay, so T head, T body, T head is ready. Come to the T body. You will write there all product.map P info and this much under the T body. Shall we go next? You can let me know in the chat if you have ready. So 4 people has completed. Other are writing or continuing. So shall I show you again from beginning? This line you are supposed to add in the beginning in the dashboard page. After that, next, you are supposed to create a 9, and inside the 9, you need to print a table, and there you need to print this content. It was already in your product.js file. Same content we copy paste and we remove the delete button. So all content are available in your chat now. You can have a look from there also. Okay, now inside this table, inside the 9 before table, use H3 and print the length of product, total product, all product dot length. Next class name, text hyphen center, text hyphen center. So length of the product should come in the middle like this. Total products are 3, total users are 2. I'll add one more user, test user, TEST, save it. When I go to dashboard, we can see 3 users. We'll go to the product page and we'll add one more. Save it. Look like this. When I go to the dashboard, you can see here. So go to any page and come back to your data file. You will see your content will be there only. Is it losing the content? No. That is a feature of Redux. In normal React, it will not happen. Till you will not store this data in database, your data will not come here. Or you have to store the data under the server. Then only you can access in different page, or you can go and you can see after coming back from one page to other page. But Redux is like you don't need to store in database. Temporary your data will store in a state under the Redux. The Redux of a store will hold your data, and once you come back to that page again, it will give you, or wherever you want to can access it. Okay, a small photo I have sent in your group. One link was there in that one photo was added. That also explain like user interaction will happen. Action will be dispatched. It will go to the store. Inside the store, 3 reducer will be there. That page, let me open once. Okay, it was here. You can see this photo. Okay, so it is here. Interaction happened to the UI. Action will be dispatched to where? A store. Inside the store, reducer 1, reducer 2, reducer 3. Each reducer will do their task, and after that, the reducer will update under the state. A state, as soon as changes will happen, it will reflect under the UI. So here also happening the same. Your interaction happen, you enter the value, click on save. Action will be dispatched to a store. Data will go to the store. From the store, the reducer will take care. Reducer will add under the state. As soon as the data will go to the state, it will come back from the state. Okay, that photo was here. It was made by someone else. I taken, just added here in this website. Few lines is also added here. In case, I think I have sent you this link. React Redux. You can see here. What is the core concept of Redux? It has a called a store. Then it has called action. Then it has called a reducer. A store, action, and a reducer. Then below, what principal Redux work? That's written here. What is the action is written here in this. What is the reducer job is written here. So this line was added. I think I have sent you in the group. This line I have sent in the group, no? So this few lines are written here. You can have a look whenever you have time. This line I have sent in the group that day. I'll send you again if you want. Is there in the group? Okay. I think for both the group I have sent that line. Okay, so item is listed now. Let us come to the next part called API. API is going to help us to bring some data from somewhere else and give to a store, and from a store again fetch and display under the dashboard. Okay, so API will bring the data from the backend, give to a store, and from a store you can display in the user page also, you can display in product page also, and you can display under the anywhere dashboard page also. Okay, so that we are going to implement. Dashboard काम कर रहा है आप लोग का? There dashboard. Till ask, then I'll guide you. No, you are sitting somewhere, not asking anything. Till last Saturday it was working. Now what modification it is? Come. Product list is not working. You copy paste from somewhere or it was working already. This page is not working. What you did in this page? Go up. Go in the beginning. Product is not working or dashboard is not working. Dashboard no product is back. That is not happening. Show me the product reducer first. Product list. Export, return all product, assign object. Okay. Action dot type, remove product, that all was okay. Come to the dashboard. Go up. So you wrote here, use selector, you call state dot product list, state dot user list, state gone to the all product below that we are using all product dot length inside the 9. This 3 is here. So this row you rendered, right? That is not problem. Can you see that? This 3 and here also that is wrong. Save it, come down. One extra division you have somewhere. Extra division is not there. This is inside the table. Okay. That basic understanding you have forward. Table is open, table is closed. Next, after that, this is for column. This is for row. Close one more for container. Save now. Refresh. Right click. Inspect element. Go to console. Go in the beginning. And if you cannot read the property of undefined my dashboard, go to the page again. Okay, go up. This line, you save now, check once. Okay, so you have a problem with the product. Okay, so the problem is with product. So state of product, P is capital here, make it capital. Save now. Refresh. Come in. Remember, right? Try understanding what problem you are doing. Okay. Okay. So let's go to the API file now. API.js file. API.js file. We have one file. API we don't have. API data.js file. In API data.js file, we require to import use state, import React, comma, use state, comma, use effect, from React. Okay, from React. Next, after this, come inside, write a variable called let. user, not user. Keep this one as a customer because it will be different. Customer, comma, update customer equal to user state square bracket. Okay, next after this, write a function const get customer equal to get customer equal to let's write here call if here URL equal to they will take this URL from internet. JSON placeholder is there, remember? In that one we have user URL, copy and paste here. So we'll open the website jsonplaceholder.com. JSON placeholder. Then go to the user URL and copy that. And I sent you in your chat as well. That URL we can add here. So from this URL, it is going to bring 10 users. Come down, write the fetch function URL dot then response dot JSON dot then customer array. This customer array we will give to the update customer, and from update customer it will go to the customer array. So let's complete till here. Right. So hope done till here. Come down. Call the use effect. Under the use effect, we will call the function called get customer. Then we can write here comma 1. So use effect it should not start calling continuous. Use effect should call only one time. That is under the get customer you added. Okay, hope done. Now, once we run this file, we'll get the data from the server and that data will go to the customer. In that array of object, you will have name, email, then many other fields. Those they will be understanding how to list it and display. If you have written this, let's come down to the 12. Write a button here. In this button, you write call send to the Redux store. Send data to Redux store. Class name btn primary m2. btn primary m2. Okay, then now display the length of API data. So what is that variable? Customer. So we can print here the length of API data, how many records are coming from there. Customer dot length. Customer dot length. Let's check now. Length is coming. If coming, then how many? In is coming. Okay, cool. So 10 should be there. The same. API data, how many? 10. Now that data first will list here, and we'll have a button called send data to Redux store. Once you click on this, then this 10 user details, customer details will go to where? Redux. Once it will go to Redux, then we can display under the product page also. We can display under the user page also, and we can display under the dashboard. Everywhere we can display. So let us come now to the code again. To send the data to Redux, which hooks function is required? Use dispatch. Okay, we can say use dispatch. Import. Oh, but not like that. First you print it, then we'll send to the store somewhere. So come down. 12 is over. After the 12, in 12 class, you can write here MB5 margin bottom 48 pixel space will get applied. MB5 margin bottom 48 px. Okay, so we can go here and we can write here call map customer dot map customer dot info comma index. Info comma index. Return division class name call hyphen lj hyphen 3 or maybe keep as a 4 MB4 also. For that key property is required first. Index. Right here call h4 name of the customer. Info dot name is coming in that property. Info dot name. What else we have? After name we have call email, and then city we have. We can print few details only. Name, email, city. The name, email ID you print. cinfo dot email. Then next paragraph, cinfo dot address dot city. cinfo dot address dot city. And this all H4 paragraph and another paragraph, it should not leave directly. Keep inside another division and apply some kind of color combination for that. Example P4 SHADOW shadow hyphen LG. Then after that BG hyphen info and then text hyphen white. Color combination rounded class also, so that page will look little attractive and better. Apply this all classes. Okay, so hope item is listed. Customer API page look like this. So this data is coming from the API and you are displaying inside the page. This is the React concept. It is not Redux concept. Now from here, this data will send to the store, and from a store we'll read and display inside the all the component. Like once the data will go to a store, you can display anywhere. You don't have to write the fetch again and again. See, like this customer list, if you want to display in dashboard, you have to use the fetch method. If you want to print under the user, you have to use the fetch method. If you want to print under the product, you have to use the fetch method. As you are using the fetch method here, everywhere you have to use fetch. But Redux says like you fetch one place and give to me. And go to your any of the page inside the project and you don't worry about the fetch. I have a data with me, I'll give you the data. You don't have to write fetch again and again. Okay, so that is the benefit of your Redux page. So hope data is listed. Moving on, button click we have to do, and we need to dispatch the action to where? A store. Inside the store reducer we have, the reducer will handle the data. Okay, so next I will go ahead with the remaining importing the use selector, not use selector, import use dispatch. Because this data you need to send to the if someone have asked like React we have installed, Redux we have installed, then why we need Redux? So Redux is the one. Redux is a one library. React is another library. Now React Redux are going to establish the link between your React and Redux. So in case if you ask someone asks like Redux and you have installed, then why you install the React Redux? Then Redux is a library, that is okay. React Redux is going to make the linking between React and Redux. Then only because the Redux we can use with the Angular also. Redux we can use directly in JavaScript also. Okay. I have some 2-3 videos of JavaScript with the Redux. That I'll send you, can have a look. Only not using the React and all. Only Redux using JavaScript. Redux using JavaScript. Okay, so there also we have action, dispatch, store, everything. Okay, but now you are using React with the Redux. So this React Redux library is required to make Redux compatible with the React. Okay, so come down, dispatch is called. Now you will go here and you will create the object of the dispatch, const dispatch equal to use dispatch. Next, after that, you will write another function, saved function equal to save function equal to okay, save function equal to okay, save function inside. Now we have to create a variable customer data equal to X. Type will be one property, call new customer. After that, comma, all data, colon, your array. That is called customer. All data equal to customer. Or all customer also you can write. All customer equal to customer. So you will get two property. One is called type, another one is called all customers. Then using the dispatch, we require to dispatch the action. Inside the action, you have two property. One is called type, another one is called all customers. You can alert here. Data sent to a store. Data sent to a store. We need to call this On button click. Come down. On button click. Call the save function. On button click. We can call the save function. Okay, hope ready. So let's come, click on save button. What is saying? Data sent to store. But we need to complete that reducer part, then only it will happen. Message came, but still in reducer you have not done anything. So it is not going to store anywhere. So hope you have written. We'll go to now API reducer. We'll go to the API reducer.js file. In API reducer, some changes is required. State and action variable. You need to add here state and action. And again, this object.assign line and object.assign. State and action, then object.assign. Now come inside. And if you remember from the API.js file, you are sending two property. One is called type, another one is all customers. So in product reducer file, API reducer file, we have to write again a if condition. if action dot type double equal to, what is that? New customer. Then you are not going to use any push function here, because from API file, how many customer you are sending at a time? 10 customer, like all the data. So there is no need of to use any kind of push, pop, join or anything. Just you can use here equal to. All API was by default is empty. Inside now action dot what you have used? All customer. So the content of all customer we are assigning to all API. So all API is the name of a variable inside your reducer file. You are getting the data in the form of array, and all the array at the same time together you are assigning to all API. So indirectly, under all customer you have the 10 users. If there will be single user, then we can use push function here. But there is no single user. How many are there? All 10 users are there. So all the 10 users together you assign to the all API. Now when you call the API list, it will give the length of all API. So how many should be the length? 10 should be the length, because 10 customer we are assigning. So under the all API, there will be 10 users, 10 customer that you can get from the API list. So add this and then we'll come to the other page. To display that record. Okay, hope you read. Come to the next file now. So here you can check once, refresh the page, click on the button, you will see data sent to a store. Data sent to a store, but we are not still confirmed whether really gone to a store or not. So again, this data we need to fetch and display in dashboard here in the last. So what is the array name? Function name is this one only, no? API list. Spelling you remember, spelling not remember, just make sure the spelling how you are written. A is a capital, L is also capital. Correct? API list. Last also API list we have. So go to the dashboard again. And in the dashboard file, you will be importing again in the beginning, not importing, const right call customer equal to use selector, state you can use, right arrow key, state dot API list. State dot API list. Okay, so hope you have listed. Now in the same file, come at the end and create one more row. So we know like last what it will close, container. Before container what it will close, row. So in dashboard file row is closed. Create one more row. Empty file you can give. Inside this row, we need to copy paste only. Already written map function where in API data.js file, map function is there. Same map function, copy and paste here. There also you have used the same variable customer. Here also we use the same variable called customer. So in API data.js file, you have a map function, just copy and place in this. You go on to the API file. In API data, in the last you have written the map function. Same map function you are supposed to copy and paste in the dashboard in the last. So it will return the list of customer that is coming from the store. That is coming from the store. So let us see once. In dashboard also you have the data. You can refresh the page, everything. Go to the API, data came, click on send to Redux. Then come to the dashboard. You will see the data is available here also. In dashboard page. Even in dashboard, whichever the customer you will add, user you will add, those user will also come. If you are adding any new user, that user will also come. That user will also come in dashboard, and your data is coming from the API data is gone to the Redux. From there it is coming. In product, if you are adding anything, that product data will also appear in the dashboard. Right, see, product data is coming, list is coming, as well as API data is. Right, check now. Hope you are able to see the content in the dashboard. Come from where? API. Refresh the page. If nothing is coming, refresh the page. Go to the API page, click on button, then come to the dashboard. You will see data will appear here also. Coming. Anyone? Error? Now let me explain you the flow. What is happening? We refresh the page. The concept of Redux is it is a central place where you are going to store the data. That is called a store. Like suppose we have a component called user. We added one user. We added one more user. It's gone to where? Store. We added one more product. We added one product. We added one product. Second product. Gone to where? Store. Now, since user was also gone to the store, so if I come back to the user file, I can fetch from a store and see. If I go to the product page, we can fetch from a store and we can see. Same time, this data you have entered, but when you come to the API, this data is not entered by us. This data given by server. Server given the data you displayed here using the React hooks fetch function. Now you wanted this data to access in the dashboard also. So in dashboard also we have to write the fetch function. So instead of doing that, the data has come here. This data we send to the store. Given to whom? The Redux. Till now the data was under the React. From React you given to the Redux. Redux will keep that data under the store. User is also gone to a store. Product is also gone to the store. And API data also just now we sent to the store. Now a store is not inside the React. A store is out of the React. That is called a Redux. You have taken the data from user. That is fine. Customer has given here. We have taken the data from, we have given. That's all okay. React has collected the input. And React has given this data to where? Redux. Redux has maintained this data under the store. Now under the store, who is working? The reducer. If anyone asks where is the reducer or where will be the reducer, you should not keep quiet and wait for half an hour. Immediately you should say, look at here, R1, R2, R2. This all are called as a reducer. So where is the reducer? Under the store. So reducer is not out of the store. Reducer is under the store only. Now under the store, your data will be maintained under the state. Because of that, you are able to write state dot user list, state dot API list, something in dashboard file. Now this all the data gone to the store. Now from store, you can go to the any other page and send a request to a store. Give me the particular data. So we send a request for user list. We send a request for product list, and we send a request for API customer list. Now how to send a request to the store to get the data? Which function you are using? Use selector. Use selector is to bring the data from the store, and use dispatch used to send the data to store. Then where will be the reducer? Under the store. What is the meaning of action? Look at here. The meaning of action is here. Can you see? Let's look into this photo. It came here. Now from UI, one action will be dispatch. See here, action will be dispatch. User interaction happen. Then it's gone to where? Function. And this is dispatch event handler is nothing but your function. You have written the same function. You can see here. From here, what happened? Action gone to where? Store. So between this yellow block to this event handler, in the sense your function, the line, you can see this line. This line is nothing but your content are on the way to the store. So when the data is on the way to a store, that is called as what? Dispatch. You are sending from one place to other place. Okay. What you are sending? Action. Inside action, what is that? Type as well as content. Type as content. Now, this is the principle and fundamental of Redux. Okay. Redux is made for this purpose only. Not to keep the data under the database, not to keep data under somewhere else, keep the data under the store, so that from one page to other page you can go and access the data easily. Clear? So this line is written here, few lines are written here, meaningful line. If you have a time, you can make a notes properly. So complete fundamental itself I added here. Redux, how it work and what is inside, when it came and who given. Then core concept of Redux, how it is. Okay, it has a state, action and reducer. Again, individual line explained what is the principle of this one. What is the action, how it work. Then another one, reducer, and another one is called a store somewhere. It's written, where are you store? This is called reducer, action, and where is that store? A store is nothing but same concept where you are storing the data, right? So you can have a look. Next, after this, our next class is on Saturday of the project class. We don't have class tomorrow. Your regular syllabus and here. Okay. Next, for interview process, you need to contact with the Kirtana. See